You look good. You look good.
Right on.
All right, I think we're ready.
All right, so we excited? Yes?
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. We have some super exciting stuff for you, some awesome information. We have 2 household rules before we get started. If you have a cell phone, please put it on mute or vibrate. And also make sure your sound is down. And then the other one is, when everybody clap, when one clap, we all clap in the room, right? So let's try that. Let's all clap. Okay, I know we had a bad day. We got some bad news. It don't matter. One more time. All loud clap. So the next person I'm going to invite up here is an awesome person. She has been doing some wonderful things. We keep her all busy. We keep her on her toes. She is exciting. She's energetic. She's full of motivation, and she's all about teamwork. So put your hands together and let's welcome Kathy McGriddle.
If you can't have fun, then you're done, right? Right. So you gotta have some fun. So welcome on, everybody. Yay. Today's the best day of your life because you're here, right?
Right.
Awesome. So let me tell you a little bit about myself, so we're not perfect strangers. I grew up on Euclid Avenue here in Akron, Ohio. Everybody know where Euclid is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So I left this area when I was 19 years of age, and I was gone for about 25 years, y'all. Came back at 21, so Forever 21 is my name. That's what we can keep that story. But most of that time I lived in the Virginia, D.C. area, and in about 2008, anybody remember the mood in the country around 2008?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of like the mood in the country now, right? So, the light. He's like, the light.
Oh, it's fine. I'm fine.
Oh, okay. All right, I missed that signal. So, where was I? Yes, stock market crash, and I decided to move back here because I'm a financial advisor and I help people invest their money on Wall Street. So at that time, Wall Street wasn't a good street to be on. So I moved back to this area and opened up a daycare center. So I decided to do something completely different. So when those 50 kids came in the front door, I went out the back door and said, I'm better off being a silent partner. I love children. I think they're the best thing ever. And we have a great center now that's down there because I'm an entrepreneur from heart. I've been an entrepreneur probably for like the last 20-something years. And I just love that life because I don't like anybody telling me what to do. Can anybody relate to that?
Oh, yeah.
So I like to march to my own beat. So I did what most people do, guys. I went back to comfort. And comfort is we keep doing the same thing we've been doing, or what we see mom and them or somebody else do. Would y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
So I decided to come here and open up a financial service office. And did that. We got about 24 agents, and then that gentleman standing up in the back introduced me to this concept that has totally, completely changed my life. Because I love to have fun. So he introduced me to a concept that you can have fun and get paid with and travel the world with. Okay, come on in. Because and plus, you get to help people grow and learn. And that's what I loved about the financial field. I got a chance to educate people and help them. But here, I really get a chance to help somebody become the best person and version they were born to be. And that's what we all want to do, right? We got something inside of us that we know we just want to be, do, and have, and that's what we're all about here. So if this is your first time here, I want to thank you. We'll get you out by midnight. Y'all cool with that? I'm just kidding. She looked at me like, what? He back here like, you kidding, y'all. Play that ain't what John told me. No, it's not that long. It's only about 20-30 minutes. But I'm going to tell you about this amazing company, guys. Anybody need a vacation? Anybody want to leave the country now? I'm just kidding. But I can use that now. Don't trip, God's in control. I'm just going to throw that out there, right? Just know that you are in control of your own destiny, no matter who's in charge. I believe that wholeheartedly, so that's my only political statement for today, which is none. So I'm going to tell you guys about how you can enjoy life, travel the world, plus get paid for doing that. And to me, that's an amazing life. Would y'all agree with that? So let's talk about the amazing company that will allow you to do that. It's World Ventures. We've been around over a decade. From Plano, Texas, over 600 employees, 50 states, 27 markets. Now I think we're in 32. And we got everything you need to win. Guys, anytime you want to be a part of a winning company, what do? You want to be with the best. So we're the best of the best. We've been listed in the World Travel Association for the 5th year in a row as the #1 company that's out there. I like being part of number 1, 32 on the American, the direct selling list. I mean, we're just bad to the bones, you know, and I love that. So let's talk about what we do. We're about dream trips. We're not talking about no staycation. We're not talking about these little 2-star hotels. Everything we do is 4 and 5 star. And you guys are kings and queens, and y'all deserve that. Would y'all agree with that? Yes, absolutely. And here's what I love. It says 5,000. We got 10,000 trips. Anybody can find something. Next year, we're going to have over 20,000 trips, and they're looking at doubling that every single year. So that, to me, is amazing. Then the company handles all your reservations. All you do is look, and you hit the itinerary, which is my favorite button, and it lets you know everything that you're going to be able to do, the places you're going to be able to go, and they take care of everything for you, including your excursions and all that. So let's take a look at where we can go and what we can do for those prices. Cruise the Caribbean. Look at that, $249, guys. $249. Yeah. That's pretty doggone amazing, right? But look at this right here where it says apply up to 100 points. So you get to take 100 points off that. That's $149. That's for 6 days, 5 nights, breakfast, everything that you need. To me, that's pretty exciting. And you say, well, wait a minute. How do you do that? We do that through leverage. It's just like if you go to Circle K and you buy a bottle of water, right? You're going to spend about $2 for it, correct? Yeah. But if you go to Sam's Club and you buy a case of water, you're going to spend, what, about $3. So that means that that bottle of water is about 11 cents. So we take that savings and give it back to you. And that's pretty amazing, right? Yes. You're going to buy one cruise, we're going to buy 1,000 of them. Nice. So I love wholesale versus retail, right?
Yes, yes.
Here's one of my favorite places. I can't wait to get there. The Marlboro, all-inclusive. I mean, look at that. Can you imagine yourself there? So nice. That is beautiful. And it's all-inclusive. And all-inclusive means all you can what? Eat. And all you can what? Drink. All you can what? Eat. And all... Did she say sleep? What did she say? Oh, okay. I just wanted... She said sleep. Oh, you said sleep. I'm like, whoa. Let's try that again. All you can what? Eat. And all you can what? Drink. For $6.59, you take 200. That's $4.59. I mean, like you go to Cedar Point and you spend that in a weekend. Would y'all agree with that? And here's the most amazing part of this, guys. The average room is 1,300 square feet.
Come on now.
You look up this trip and you want to go on your own, you're going to spend about $4,000 or $5,000. But as Emma said, where they do that at? At World Ventures, Dubai. I never knew Dubai should be on my bucket list, but look at Dubai. 5 days, 4 nights, you get a water park in the desert. What are you talking about? That's awesome. $728, take that off, that's less than $400 for Dubai.
Yes, that's
I mean, like, who want to go to Dubai now?
Come on.
Yes, let's all head to Dubai. California, 4 days, 3 nights. It just gets good and Greece. I mean, like, we don't want to just send you, we don't send you to Vegas, but we want to send you to places they be like, how did you go there?
Right.
I want to go there, right? You want to be a part. It's a dream trip, excursion, corporate. You see, when you can't pronounce it, you know it must be good. I don't know how to pronounce that name. But New York, big city of dreams. And we know 4 days, 3 nights, even a ticket to a Broadway show. Are you kidding me? See, these are our welcome dream trips. What we want to do is get you out of Akron as soon as possible. Anybody want to go real fast?
Come on, yes.
You want to go real fast. So what happens here, as a new member, no matter what state you live in or country, you get welcome dream trips. They're within 4 days and 3 nights is what you get with all of our welcome. All you got to do is book it within your first 90 days. You don't have to take it, but you just got to book it. so that you can go. So you look at the new member price, that's how much? $249 for 4 days, 3 nights in a Broadway show. Are you kidding me? Look at that, but if you've been around us, we give you for $349, you take $50. It's still less than $200. What? So we give the best at all times. Las Vegas, Nevada. Who was in Vegas with us? We just got back from Vegas. And what happens in Vegas? What? Until y'all put it on Facebook. Stop posting everything on Facebook, right? Get off of Facebook. That helicopter tour, Lavester, real quick, I know you took this helicopter tour. What you tell us about that helicopter tour?
Man, that was amazing. I tell you what, for the average person or anybody that come to Vegas to get on that, it's about $300 per person. So if you got a couple, that's $600 to take that. It came actually with the trip, so free beats better than paying $300 per person. But I tell you what, you get to just override the whole place, the Vegas, the lights, and just everything about it. That was my first time ever in a helicopter. I tell you what, it was amazing. I wouldn't want to travel another way with our company. I tell you that was awesome.
Yes. See, we do all of that, but guys, here's what I truly, truly love about our company. In addition to those fabulous vacations, we have a heart for giving and serving. This company was created for fun, freedom, and fulfillment. And they decided that the fulfillment part would start by taking care of the children of the world. And we love that, right? Because we believe that all the babies should be taken care of. And from day one, we had a heart to serve. We create positive environments for children everywhere. We've been doing that since 2010. We do volunteerism trips, volunteer days, dream courts, fundraisers, and different things like that. Let me tell you one of the other things we did. We actually we go to like different places like Guatemala, right? Yeah. So in Guatemala, you can do a dream trip there, and what they do is they actually build bottle schools. To date, we have built over 100 bottle schools. Nice. They have a trash problem there, so like these bottles right here, like literally a plastic bottle, they will take this bottle, they will fill it up with trash, and twine it together and use that to build the walls of the school. So see, we take for granted for the things that we have. We complain about things that don't matter, but you got kids in other countries and this country, right, who don't have a proper education, so we want to give back. And to me, when you have a company that has a heart to serve, what better thing can you do, right? That's good. So don't give it up for serving children. Yes, serve people in the world. So now I gave you a taste of our trips. I gave you a taste of the welcome trips. I told you about how we serve. Now we want to give y'all some perks. Anybody need some perks? Anybody need some perks? Can we say perk, perk, perk? Perk, perk. Y'all don't have to say everything I say. Yes, you do. Booking engine. We give you your own booking engine. See, most people go to Travelocity, Expedia. Is it Expedia? Yeah, places like that. And so we give you our own booking engine. It's called Rovia. Rovia has been the #1 booking engine for the last 11 years, guys. That means you can pull out your cell phone, go on that engine, book your flights, hotels, rent a cross, because we know that not everybody's going to always go on a dream trip, because you got to go visit that family sometime, right? You don't want to stay with them when you go, right? You want to have your own hotel room. Y'all said I'm going to call y'all family members. That ain't right, y'all. Cruises, vacation rentals. But here's what I love. Here, you see where it says rate shrinker? What that is that when you book a trip or airplane or a car with Rovia, and your price goes down within 7 days of you taking that trip, or actually before you even, the day of your trip, if that price goes down, guess what they do? They put that money back into your account. Can anybody use some putback money? Yes. We can all use some putback money. And that's pretty exciting. I call it putback money. We have daily, local, global, dining, entertainment, online, dream trip malls where you can shop. Anybody ever shopped at Walmart?
Oh, yeah.
What about Best Buy?
Yeah.
Lowe's, Home Depot.
Oh, yeah.
Just to name a few. So here's what happens. We got over 5,000 different stores, restaurants, any establishment that's the best of the best. Anytime you shop through us, through your own site, you go through them, directed to their site online, they're going to give you 1 to 30% back. So that means that 1 to 30% back, you get to use that to travel with. Isn't that exciting? That's cool, right? That's pretty darn exciting. Yoda's Builders up in Canton, I always tell his story because I think it's fabulous. He actually owns a construction company, and so what he decided to do was utilize the serverage, which is only made sense. He was able to take 6 of his family members to Hawaii for free. I'm like, free? You're gonna do it anyway, right? You're gonna shop anyway, so you might as well get those points and be able to do it. Concierge service. Who can use a Jeffrey in their life?
Yeah.
A butler.
Yeah.
So all of y'all people don't know who Jeffrey is. They're like, who is Jeffrey? I'm 53 and I love it, baby. So concierge services is 24/7. I call it Siri and Google for you, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you can call them up and you can, like Levi, he didn't know I heard him. He was around the corner on the phone. He was like, can you call me at 8 o'clock and tell me I'm just amazing? So, then I walked around. He was like, oh, I know you was walking. It will do that. If you need to know, it'll also give you wake-up calls, dinner reservations, whatever you need. Who has used our concierge service in here? John, why don't you tell us about your concierge?
So one time I was going to Columbus with Kathy in one of her company vehicles, and the radio was like locked. So you know, when you have to get a radio unlocked, you usually have to go to the dealer. Not this time. All we did was call the concierge, and they were like, all right, so what's like the make and model of the car? We were like a 2005 Odyssey, and then they gave us like the code, and then we were able to like listen to music and things like that.
Nice.
Nice. Emma, can you tell us about your story of the concierge?
Well, the first time I used it, my husband was going out of town for 4 days, and I was trying to find him a rental car. So I called them, and they asked me what my dates were, and I told them, and they were able to get him a rental car for 4 days for $70.
Rock and
That's
roll.
awesome. So guys, whatever you need them for, they're there for you. We want to give you, I always say it's that Kardashian lifestyle on the average person's budget, right?
Yeah.
Because we want to help people do. So you just choose a package that's right for you. Because when you think about it, see, just like when I said I went back to normal, and I went back to what was comfortable, we don't want you to leave here being comfortable. We don't want you to leave here with the same views that you showed up with. Because that means we didn't impact your life, and we want to impact your life. We want to see you travel the world, have some fun, and make some money. So sometimes you got to remove what you know and step into something new. Because would y'all agree we're all having fun around here?
Yeah.
That's the last place. When you go to your job, they have fun with you like that, right? No, exactly. So here's what you want to do. You got to choose a package that's right for you. And anytime you're doing something great, guys, it's going to cost you something. You get what you pay for. Would y'all agree with that?
Yes.
But look at the prices here that we have. For that dream trip for $10,000, they're all hosted trips. On every single trip, you're going to have a host there that's going to help you take care of anything that you need. And if you got platinum, you going, is it Gundam style?
Going all the way, baby.
All right, we won't do no Gundam. Is it Gundam or Gundam? Something style. I don't know. All right, y'all don't have to be with me. It's okay. So here you go for $100 for your $99.99. That's one time. Can everybody say hi? One time.
One time.
One time. I like that. You came in. You like one time. Right on time. And then it's $24.99 a month. Okay. That means $24.99 a month, which is $5 a week, like $6 a week. Would y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
Who weighs $6 a week? We all do, right? So if you can take one of those fabulous trips that I talked about, and you can plan for that, and we can help you with that, wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
Isn't that better than a staycation?
Yeah.
Isn't that better? See, when I grew up, what we did was drive to Alabama, and we played That's My Car, Your Car. Anybody can feel me?
Yeah.
Right? We need to change that to dream trips. And so you see here, here's the uniqueness of our company. Every penny that you spend out with our company, they give it right back to you. Every penny that you spend with our company, they give it right back to you so that you can use to take an amazing dream trip. And so to me, that's pretty exciting. So we have one that fits everybody everybody's budget, y'all. So if you start there, that's that. When you go here, this is our most popular package. It includes everything in the standard plus what you get in the gold, that concierge service. And man, if you want to be like Sylvester and have somebody calling you every 2 hours saying you're amazing, you need that. And, your dining programs, your rate shrinkers, everything. That's $199 how many times? One time. $49.99 a month. That's $600 a year. So what it said to you, you are going to go on vacation, right? Because I'm a financial advisor, and one of the things that I do is I always help people with a fund, right? And that fund was something that they can set aside money for, but I can't get them a 50 to 60% return, which is what the cost of these vacations, how much you're going to save by traveling through us. And remember, we got that price promise guarantee. If you, Wendy, find any of our trips for 1 penny less, they're going to send you on that trip for free and give you your money. And that platinum, that's that person that likes that red carpet. Platinum. They like that red carpet passed on to them. You get early checkout, early check-in, late checkout. You get all the perks. They got emergency evacuation. And I'm laughing thinking what Emma said the last time. But if you're in a country and they're having a disaster, you're getting out. Okay, we ain't gonna say it like you said, but I like the way you said it. Well, I get none of this, but they'll take you out. Here's the other thing, guys. Our health insurance does not work in other countries. So if you get sick while you're over there, you got that emergency evacuation to bring you back. All I can say to you is, man, you deserve to be treated like kings and queens that you are. You deserve the best of the life, and we definitely provide that to you. And not only do we do that, here's the great thing. Y'all like better? Better. Yes, because we're going to give it to you. We don't want you to have a bill. So here's what we're going to do. If you refer 4 people to us, 4 friends, we're going to actually give you no payments ever. Who got 4 friends? Okay, so whoever didn't raise their hand, just move over a little bit. Because you really, Y'all got 4 friends? Okay, come on. Phone a friend. Okay. Somebody phone a friend. And all you got to do is keep referring, because not only that 4, man, we take away that monthly payment for you. But here's what happens. Every time you keep referring people and you keep referring them, guess what we do? We keep giving you points. You refer us to standard, you get 50, 100, 200. And here's the great thing, that once you get 3,000 points, you travel for free. All your travel is free. And once I saw that, I'm like, man, I know, Sylvester, you're an executive traveler?
Absolutely, you better believe it.
Tell us about that story.
Hey, I just tell you like this, I've never been a part of something where they give you an opportunity to save money, but everybody wants to travel, everybody wants to save money, make money so you can travel for less and you can travel for more. Our company provides that. So everything they say, by using your mall, shopping, going out to eat, anything that you book through your company, they give you back commission dollars. The commission dollars adds up into your in your cloud. When you get to 3,000, you travel for free, your rental car, your hotels, your flights, everything is paid for through out of that. So I've been on 34 trips now and I haven't paid a dime. So ever since I started the company, everything's free. So everybody want to be able to accomplish that, and you can do what you want to do from now on for free travel.
Yeah. Where else can you do that?
Right.
I'm telling you, this totally sold me. See, in a financial field, you got to work. In most companies, you work really, really hard, and your reward is a what? Vacation, right? You want a vacation. A lot of people don't even take a trip when they get on a vacation. But when anything goes on in your life, you want what? Vacation. You want to get away. Travel is the largest industry in the world. So what we have is the opportunity for people to make money in this industry. And the next person is going to come up and he's going to talk to you about that. But before I go away, we want to talk to you about what's truly also happening. Now, we got travel, but we also got technology.
Technology, baby.
Technology is where it's at. But if you guys see this, this is anybody, let me see if I can turn it on. It may come on while we're talking. I don't know if I charged it. But, do you see a picture on there? Okay. She's pretty, isn't she? Yeah, okay. But did y'all see that? You ever see anything like that? guess what this is? It's not a puck. I'm not going to like hockey puck it. This is a charger, okay? This right here is a card that will hold all your credit cards. When it's on and charging, I'm sorry, I should have charged it, your picture is going to go away. All your credit cards, your room key, anything that you desire and need through our company is going to come on here, or whatever you're doing in your life. So for example, let's say you take one of our dream trips and you go to the hotel. So you go to the hotel, where do you normally head as soon as you walk in the door? To the front desk. Not with this card, because with this card, as soon as you get in the parking lot, or you can tell it, let me know that I'm 20 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet away, as soon as you get in the hotel, it automatically checks you in. So all you got to do is go to your room, and you're thinking, oh my God, I have no room key. Yes, you do. This is your room key. This becomes your room key as well.
Yes.
Tell me that's pretty tight.
Technology, baby.
So we are revolutionizing the game. There's only 1,000 of these in this world right now. Only 1,000, seriously, that are out right now. Our company ran this amazing contest, and so we have this to share it with people to let you know what's coming. What else it'll do, when you flip it right there, and you go through it and you find your credit card and you hit on your credit card and you use it at one of our establishments like Walmart, Lowe's, and Home Depot, it automatically calculates your points for you.
Right on.
So that's pretty cool. So now you're going to have a little device that's sitting in your house, and you can say, we're going to call our device Mr. Fly. Mr. Fly, can you tell me how many dream trip points I have? And it'll say, oh, Kathy, my dear Kathy, you have 3,000 dream points. And it'll say, would you like us to book a trip for you? And I go, yes. Well, how many points can I use at this location? And it'll say, yes, you have that available. Would you like me to book that for you? Yes. Isn't that amazing? Yes. Technology, baby. Y'all think about that, and we look and we like, is that real? But how many of y'all, as soon as you wake up in the morning, grab your phones? And you're looking at them. We didn't know that was going to happen. Would y'all agree with that?
Right.
Now, you will get halfway to work, turn your butt around if you left your phone at home. That's going to happen with this, y'all. So when you look and the next person come out and talk to you about this, about being a part of this company, don't walk away and say no because you don't understand it. Don't walk away and say no because it's something new to you. Because I promise you, if you didn't get paid off of Facebook, if you didn't get paid off the iPhone, if you didn't get paid off of all this technology that came through, because it will change the world, right?
Yes.
The game will change here, and you're going to remember us sitting down in this place at this time listening to these corny jokes, right?
That's right.
So I'm saying to you, the next person that's going to come up, oh my God, he is such a leader. I'm talking leaders amongst leaders. He just got promoted to one of the top positions in the company. When we were out in Vegas, they got a chance to go across the stage with about 12,000 people there to cheer them on. He's been the #2 in the top 5 recruiters in the entire company. I'm talking the entire company. I'm talking in every single country that's out there. Whenever you need him, he's there, except for when the concierge is telling him how wonderful he is. But I'm just messing with y'all on that. But y'all help me give it up for the one and only, the Mr.
Everybody, let's give it up for Kathy. She did a great job. That was awesome. I'll tell you what, I'm super fired up for where our company is going. It's giving everybody the opportunity to be able to save money, make money, travel less so you can travel for more. Anybody want a little bit of extra money to finish out 216 that's coming up here?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, everybody should have 2 hands up. And don't nobody want to make an extra couple hours, and let me know what you're doing so I can borrow something from you. That'd be great. So I just tell you what, when I seen this concept, I was already doing pretty good in life. You know, I had about 4 different businesses. I was super busy. I was what's called time broke. I had a restaurant. I spent $1,000 in, 2 franchise cleaning service business. I've been doing real estate for about 27 years now. And I'm a nonprofit organization. I'm a K9 dog trainer. So I was busy. So I didn't have any time to run a business. But what had me motivated and super excited about being a part of this company is, at the time I had 2 daughters that were getting married. And then my daughters were getting married 30 days apart. So that was spending a lot of money as a father. 2 daughters in competition, who got the best shoes, the best dress, who's got the best honeymoon and all that. So I had a timeshare. I spent about 20 grand for it. And at the time, when I went to book the 2 trips my daughters wanted, Myrtle Beach would have cost, without this company, would have cost them about $4,500. And Disney World would have been about $4,000. That's for 6 days total, each one of them. But I tell you what, my timeshare would allow me to take my daughters on that trip. So I was kind of upset. I was like, I spent 20 grand and I can't use this timeshare at a crucial point in my life. So the person that invited me to this, I trusted him. His name was Lamar Stanton, a business owner. I mean, he was doing really awesome out there. He'd already showed me some houses and we did real estate together, a lot of other business. And he was just super successful. And me, I'm the type of person, I'm not going to follow a parked car. I'm not going to listen to somebody that's stagnant. They're not going anywhere. I want to be behind something that's moving that can get me and my family to the next level of my life. So I was open ears when he called me. And I sat down and everything you just sat there and heard Kathy talk about, I'll tell you what, it impacted my life because I said yes. That trip to Disney World, because of our company here, when I looked it up, it was $305. Now I still clap my hands. That's exciting. 6 days total. Myrtle Beach was $345. So right off the back, I saved over $7 grand in 30 days, something I had to spend. So yeah, I clap my hands. I'm still excited about it. I don't know about you. It's 3.5 years later, but that was a great big savings. Because sometimes it takes people years to save to get their 2 kids on 30 days on a trip like that. So I did my duty for them. And when my daughters went on the trips, one of the key things they told me was, Dad, you're the best dad ever. Because they was concerned, just like me, like 305, Dad, that don't sound like it's going to be real. Where are we going to be staying at? But let me tell you, my daughter was a chauffeur. As soon as they got off to the airport, it was there with the sign for them, like Nathan John with the Claytons and the Millers for my daughter. That's their new last name. It's not Johnson anymore. But they were there waiting on them with the sign. They got escorted to and from all over. They had the hopper pass to get in the park. Everything was rock solid. I couldn't have did all that. I couldn't have gave them all that because it was really expensive. But I tell you what, I'm really super excited when he was able to do that. But I tell you what, here I am today now. This second part of it, it got my attention. So I'm going to go over some things, and I hope you all get excited like me. I might start jumping up and down every now and then. Yeah, you guys might too sometimes. So put your seatbelt on a little bit. So we're going to get happy here. Anybody excited? Come on. We got another day to see what we're going to do and get ourselves involved with to make it to the next level. The next level is out there. You just got to put yourself surrounded about the right people. So for me, when my buddy showed me this part right here, he said, Levi, he said, have you ever seen an empty airport? I said, well, no. No, I haven't. He said, have you ever knew anybody that you have a room of 100 people say they don't want to go anywhere? I said, no. And he asked me another question. He said, how many empty hotels do you see? I said, man, they're still building hundreds of hotels on a regular basis. So that made a lot of sense to me. He said, travel is the largest industry in the world. And I said, wow, that makes a lot of sense. He said, when the stock market crashed in 2007 and 2008, the market that didn't crash was travel. So I said, okay, now I'm in the right place at the right time. You better believe it. So travel, excuse me, I didn't know that it was an $8 trillion industry. $8 trillion. See, I always thought the largest industry in the world is what do we all do the most when we wake up beside, pick up our phone, we go eat. We gotta eat to survive. So I always thought that was one of the #1 industries in the world. But let me tell you, gas, pharmaceutical, oil, eating, all those combined together only came to half of what travel was. See, travel is $8 trillion. All those combined was only $4 trillion. I was like, wow. I said, so if I had $8 trillion business, I only needed an increment to have my family make it to the next level. And I got excited. I said, okay, I'm all in with that because I'm going to ask you all, and here's a lot of business owners that started business before. Have you ever started a business for $100 one time? No, never. So they told me I could start my own business for $100 one time and $19 a month for the membership to run your business on the state-of-the-art website. I said I'm all in with that because the tax right benefit, I was going to get my money back. I was kind of like that much inclined about business that I can get my money back because I know I'm going to eat, I'm going to put gas in my car. So that's one of the best ways you can have your own business and get tax right benefits is having your own. Get a 1099. I was pretty smart for that knowledge. So I tell you what, I said I was all in with that concept. And just like Kathy said, she said when you refer 4 people with the product, just as well as the business is combined now. So I said, cool. So if I refer 4 people, I never have to pay a fee ever again in life. I was rock solid with that. You know, that happened for me in 3 days. In 3 days, I got 4 people. So I've never paid a dime into this business, but I have collected thousands of dollars since I've been into this business. So I was kind of excited about that. So I tell you what, everybody know Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Come on, the guy's the youngest billionaire out there. You know what I'm saying? So I just tell you what, how many of y'all has Facebook? Have Mark ever wrote any of us a check?
No.
See, what our company does with us is they say, hey, every time we invite someone to see what we like and they come aboard to use our product, then you're going to get a check. See, I knew how to invite, just like we all do. You know what I'm saying? So just like on Facebook, we invite people all the time. On my Facebook page, 2 of them, I have about 10,000 almost. So I said, wow, I got 10,000 friends, and he never gave me a dime. But if I can invite somebody that want to save money on travel, book food to go eat, save money, go shopping, and get a commission off of it so they can put it back to their travel, something they already want to do, then that was a no-brainer. That made a lot of sense. We have a state-of-the-art website. Hey, John's website looks like this, Kathy's, Emma's, everybody's look the same, Wendy's. We all have the state-of-the-art website, but what I love about it is because now we can send this to 50 states, and we are in 30 countries. So I know you all seen this, but we are in 30 countries at this point. So I just tell you what, you can send this video to them, and in 17 minutes, they can see exactly what me and Kathy Center are telling you now. So that's how I got people on my team in South Africa, North Dakota, I mean, all of California, Florida, Dominican, Jamaica now. I just had a person sign up on my team for the product in Jamaica, way over there. So I was like, wow, if I can do that and I don't have to be there, this is awesome. So you don't have to twist nobody's arm, like she said, wholesale or retail. So if I say, hey, we can go to Vegas for $250 through our company and stay for 4 to 6 days, and you want to go there and stay, and you're going to find through Travelocity Expedia, and you're going to stay there for $1,500, who do you want to go with?
Us.
So you don't have to twist nobody's arm to save money. That just made a lot of sense. That's called no-brainer. And you get the commission. So you can call Travelocity, they're not going to pay you any money at all. So now you get your money back so you can be able to travel for free. So that just made a lot of sense. See, now I'm going to talk to you what I really got excited about as a businessman. They said they're going to pay me for 6 different ways. So we have a binary structured program. It's 2 sides, offense, defense, left side or right side, however you want to call it. But I tell you what, this is a team concept. So it's not by yourself. It's not a tri-matrix type of thing, you know, where people all over the place. We just have 2 sides, and we build an infinity straight down, and you get paid 71% forever. I got excited about that. So I mean, you ask yourself, the job that you're working, do they pay you 71% forever? No. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. See, with our company, we are a team. We get paid off a team effort, and that's how we build it. See, I can't do anything without you, and you can't do nothing without Wendy, Emma. Everybody here needs everybody. So that's what I want to tell you about some things. I tell you what, in college, when I went to college, I went for business management, intellectual management. They never talked to me about leverage. They just told me about you put in the hours and stay there so you can collect your money or you don't get paid. And in my restaurant, I tell you what, if I'm not there to collect my money, I tell you what, I was kind of shocked because my money got shorter and shorter because you have to watch people to steal from you. Just being honest with you. That happens in every business that you have. So I'll just tell you what, with our company, it's a state-of-the-art website, and my money's always been right on point from dime to dime, and I didn't have to tally it up because the computer does it all for me. I'm excited about that part of it. But the way we get paid is, like she talked about, we build it down, infinity, and you get 2 on the left, 2 on the right if you wanted to start this way, and you're going to waive your fees, monthly fees forever. And that was awesome. But now they say when you get 3 people on the left, that's $100. Nice. That's $100. That's rock solid, okay? So now you get 3 people on the right, they're going to give you another $150 for every 3 after that. I said, great. So that was $250 in cash. So if you just signed up for the gold membership, that's the most popular we start with, that's going to give you all your money back for your membership. So you got all your money back. So in 6 days, I had 6 people with this company. I got all my money back with this company. So they're going to give you a cycle bonus when you get 3 on the left and 3 on the right, plus the $250, you're going to get an extra $200. So this is where it gets really good for me, I tell you that. Because leverage works like this, okay? They're going to give you 3 on the left, 3 on the right, $200. But now, this is you in the middle and you have 6 people. So if everybody signed in 1 person, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, $200, but you didn't do the work, but you got a $200 check. Yeah. See, if you miss work, do you get a check or you get a subtraction of your check? Absolutely. So that's where leverage really takes place. So I ask you this question as I stand here. Would you rather have a team of 100 people, or would you rather have a team of yourself to try to work 40 to 60 hours for the rest of your life?
Give me 100.
Give you 100 to work 1 hour. 1 hour with 100 people, you just had 100 hours you worked.
Yes.
And you can move a lot faster. because who you don't know, somebody else know, and it benefits the team.
Yeah.
So that was exciting for us, I'll tell you that. Now I'm going to talk to you about some things, some figures that made a lot of sense through leverage. See, this is not by yourself. Remember this. I always have to emphasize this is a team concept. So with our team, just imagine if you get 5 people. Now I already said when you get 4, we waive your fees. When you get 6, you get all your money back, $450. Okay, when you get 5, we show the 5 people how to get just 1 person, and maybe somebody get 2. As long as through the 5 it turns into 12, the 5th person might get all 7. As long as it turns into 12 people, the company's going to give you $300 to $900 every 15th of the month. Now, I always have to ask Kathy, and she's the financial advisor. Kathy, how long does it take the average person in life to get $300 to $900 deposited into their bank account every year, every month?
40 years, 40 hours, 5 to 7 days a week, working for 20 to 30 years. The average person in this area for Social Security only brings home, on average, between $600 to $900.
Wow. And it's taking you a lifetime to get that.
And that's a lifetime of working.
Absolutely. So now we're going to show you how to leverage. We have people doing this in one day. We're going to show you how to leverage 5 people. That's the power of leverage, what I'm telling you about.
Yes.
Your team. See, it's not you by yourself. So for me, this happened in 3 weeks, and back then we had to get 20 people. So our company is so wonderful, it made it even easier to say 12. So if you qualify for this, could you just stand up and say how long you qualify? How long it took you to qualify? How long you've been a part of it? And what do you do with the money?
Well, it took me 2 months to qualify for it. The first month I really didn't work, but yeah, it just takes about 30 days. And here's the beauty of it to me. Being in the financial field, I would literally have to have $3 million of assets under management to make $300 every single month. But since I've been here on the 15th of every month, I get a paycheck.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Work I did a couple months ago. So
Absolutely.
to me, that's pretty cool. I need y'all to clap a little louder for me. Because y'all clapping for yourself, because you deserve that too.
You better believe it.
My name is Renise Kirkland. I qualified my first 30 days and
Right on.
All right.
I take the money.
Right on. So, like I say, some people takes 1 day, 9 days. We got a guy on our team who's 18 years old. His name is Stephen Miller. It took him 9 days. You know, and what I love about our company, we don't discriminate because he only had an 8th grade education. He was just a bull rider and just fixed on houses and things like that. But with this company, he was able to do that really fast, 9 days. In his first 30 days, Stephen Miller, he made $13,000. So it's not about how smart you are. It's about we give you a system to follow a system. So somebody said, I had a prize for you. Follow this draft and get across the street. I got a prize for you, $1 million. Just follow the instructions. It's not about your own personal mindset. It's about something that's duplicatable that people have already done. So we have a system for you here. So I'm excited about that. For me, I got my first one in 3 weeks. I got my second one in 2 months later. The 750 Li is outside because back then we had to get a BMW. It was called a BMW bonus. Because when you hear about Mary Kay, what do you think about?
Yeah.
Right on. So mine's maxed out. It is the $900 on each one. And on my third one, we qualified for about a year and a half ago. So that's 3 checks for $900 just in itself. So that's $2,700 every 15th of the month that I get, no matter what, for the rest of my life. That's an awesome concept. I'm just telling you. So that was worth getting excited about. So that's called our lifestyle bonus. But as you can see, earning our commission, these are commissionable checks right here that come out every Friday. 3 on the left, 3 on the left, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, 3 on the right. That's 6. So that Friday just coming up, that's a check for $400. And that's because of your team.
Yes.
See, the power of one. Everybody know at least one person that wants to save money, make money, travel for less, or just take a beautiful vacation with your family, you know, and enjoy yourself. It's something you already want. Now we have it at a price you can't get nowhere else, so why not come out and enjoy that? That's what it's all about. So now we have this bonus right here. See, our company finds so many ways to get you paid. I mean, we want everybody to be successful. We want everybody to win just a little bit. See, your comfortability might be different from Emma's comfortability. See, Emma might want to make $3,000 a month. You might just need $300 to help your family. See, an extra $300 will help anybody's household today.
Yes.
Every 15th of the month, whether you get out of bed. See, that's going to help you pay some credit card debt, some residual gas, electric bills that come in your household. So you were all looking for a way out. This is a vehicle to help you get out. That's what it is. So with this bonus right here, when your team gets 30 on the left, 30 on the right, now the company going to give you an average of $500 extra every 15th of the month. You know, so we do have some people to hit that bonus in this room. Also, could you just stand up and say how long it took you to hit that bonus as well?
Okay, my name is Bernice, and I hit that my second month on the 28th. I hit the senior rep, and also I take the money.
Right on.
2 months in as well, so it works, y'all.
It works.
And a lot of people ain't here tonight because we wouldn't be the only ones standing up.
Right.
It works, a lot of us. It's working.
It
So
works.
that's an awesome concept. It took me 2 months to hit this bonus right here, and then this next bonus right here took me another 2 months. So I tell you what, we have a bonus with this that comes. You get $5,000 extra bonus, but I missed it by 2 days. But I was still very happy. See, if you hit this bonus right here in, I think it's 120 days, 90 days. So I missed it by 2 days, but it was awesome no matter what. So we have a couple people that's available to hit this bonus right here on our team, and that's going to be awesome. Extra $5,000 bonus just from a team concept. That's awesome. At 4 months, but I'm going to ask you this much. See, life starts to get really good with our company when you hit this bonus. With an extra $2,000 change anybody's household to come in every 15th of the month.
Yes.
Whether you get out of bed or not. See, this is the difference between going to work and letting leverage, you know what I'm saying, the residual income take effect. See, I never heard my college tell me about residual income. Because they always said we got to put in time and hours to get it. See, residual income allows me to wake up when I want to wake up and go to sleep when I want to go to sleep and travel when I want to travel. All the things I couldn't do before in life because I was time broke. Now I can do it. So I just tell you what, the average household, it takes about $1,500 to $2,500 to pay all your bills. That sounds about close to being right?
Yep.
So just imagine you start coming in from residual income. That's called getting your life back. Because now, you remember, this is part-time. This is putting in just about 2 to 3 hours a week or so. It's not a lot of time. It's 2 to 3 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? We all can carve out a little time of our busy schedule off the couch to learn how to be a professional invite. See, we have a system. You just follow the system. It's like follow the yellow brick road. Isn't that what they said? Follow the yellow brick road. So there's no guarantees for our company. We only ask you a few things. Be coachable, teachable, and reachable. But I tell you what, you got to have a passion and a desire to want to build something for your future. See, I always thought the future for me was my rental properties for my kids. But my kids would have argued about who's getting the most money off every house. But see, now I have a residual income check that comes in forever. So this business is transferable by 3 generations. So just like Michael Jackson, all the money he made for his family, Michael Jackson last year made $100 million. More money than he made alive, and he made dead than he did alive. Because of residual income. That is a magnificent word to use, residual. I love it at this point, I promise you that much. This company has allowed me to sell all those businesses. I was making 6 figures from the business, but it took my time. See, I wanted just my time back to have some fun. You know, I was overworked, and some of you say, as we say, what? Underpaid. Oh, this is an opportunity to do something with a team. This is our annual income disclosure sheet, and I tell you what, like some of the senior reps here, they talked about, I mean, the senior rep can make anywhere from, $70,000 to $1,000 to $100,000, or extra $800 to $1,000 every month on the 15th. That's an awesome concept, and this is part-time. So they're already telling you right there. They're not even telling you their weekly cycle bonus checks. My cycle bonus check last week, it was pretty nice. It was about $2,100. So that was from Friday check of cycle bonus. That's from week to week. So if you add those, these dollars add up the same. You know what I'm saying? So if you can say, okay, he's making $2,000 a week, that's $8,000 a month from that, an extra $2,700 from the car bonuses, and this residual income check that comes in every 15th of the month. Also, you're talking another $8,000 to $10,000. I mean, can anybody live off of something like that? Yeah, but you just carve out a little bit of time. See, in three and a half months, my check has never went down. Because you know why? We have a magnificent team. It's called the Power of One. So if you have that 100 people on one team, and you can start off just with 6 people, because when you get 6, they give you your $450 and all your money back. So now we just show each person how to get 1 person a week. So I explained to you what the Power of One means. 1 person, we start with 1 person. If I say I'm going to start, I'm going to pick Renice on my team first, okay? And then next month is February, so me and Renice will pick a person apiece, so we'll have 4. And then the next month, we'll all pick one person, it's 8. The next month, we'll all pick one person apiece, it's 16, 32, 64, just by putting one person in a month.
Wow.
Do you know one person a month that will want to save money, make money, travel for less?
Yes.
So you have to just think plain. Don't think too much complicated, because that's when it gets weird for you. This is not a hard concept. This is not hard. You know what I'm saying? Because if we all continue to put one person in for a whole year, 12 months, you have about 4,000 people. With our company, it only takes you 3,000 to make an average of $50,000 a month. 3,000. Okay? And that's just everybody putting in one. But I'll just say this. What if we only did half?
Yeah.
What if we didn't do it, everybody didn't do it. What if we did half and we had 1,500 people? Would an extra 20,000 be okay?
Yes.
You know, what if we just did a quarter for a director? Would an extra $100,000 a year help you?
Yep.
So you have to carve out your time for something. If this not for you, something else is. But I mean, the largest industry in the world to be involved in, something we already said we want. Who want a vacation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who need a vacation?
Yes.
You know, you can ask that question all day long. So you just have to learn to give somebody something they already want at a price they can't get. So I get the goosebumps right now. You know why?
That's right.
Because time is now. The time is now. See, it's up to you to make an educated decision of where your life want to be at today. You know what I mean? This is 2017 coming up. So we all going to go to the gym and get those memberships. We're going to say, man, I'm going to work out. That's our goal. We setting those goals right now. Goal setting. And then you turn around and you know what a lot of people do after the first 30 days? They quit. The only way you can fail in something like this is if you quit.
Yep.
I promise you that much. We all just came from Vegas. There's a lot of us in here went to Vegas.
Yeah.
We had people 26 years old walking the stage making $35,000 a month.
Wow.
Doing this.
Come on now.
Come on, I mean, come on. When I walked the stage doing this, I tell you what, I had tears in my eyes. The reason why I had tears in my eyes is because we all were looking for something. We all looking to break that chain. See, it's a chain we all been living in. We've been locked in 40 years of our life to try to live off of 40% that we can't live off in the first place. And I got parents just as well. When they retired, my dad worked 40 years at Goodyear. But you know what? My dad right now is over Stewart Cat Home. He runs the one in Akron and one in Cleveland. Because they couldn't live off of 40%. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you want to do? I'd rather you get caught with a plan B than without.
That's right. That's
So
right.
those are things that's there for you. But you have to make an educated decision. And we have a beautiful team in the family. We have the #1 fastest growing team in the company.
Woo-hoo!
Ohio Jets. So I tell you what, we don't go in the system like everybody's sitting. We go in the system like this, one after another. So if you have the next available spot for the person who invited you out today, you go here, and if we put it in, it took us 11 days, a couple weeks ago, we put in 90 people in 11 days, and we put in 3 weeks, we put in 500,
Yeah.
500 people.
520.
520 people. So just imagine if you lock your spot today and the next 500 to go in, do you think you can see yourself being successful?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, because it's a team. It's a team. You know what I'm saying? We might have somebody in Florida, on my team in Florida, they're putting in 100 people a week. 100 people a week. I'm just telling you what this company is doing, everything it's supposed to do. I've never had any kind of distraction. So to be able to travel the world at this point in my life for free, I'm just telling you, Kathy's really close to be there. She's only been a part of the company for a few months here. She probably needs $100 and she can travel the world for free forever. That in itself is worth a $200 investment.
Yes, it is.
They give you all the money back the minute you sign up to apply to the trip. I applied my first $200 to the trip to Disney World for my daughter. She went for $105.
Nice.
Every dime I spent, they gave it back to me. No matter what level you start at, if you went to $100, if you're at the basic level, they give you back the $100 right away to apply to a trip. At the end of the year, they give you $300. Like Kathy said right here, they're going to give you for the $50 a month, they'll give you $600. And it's 12. I'm a platinum member. Any other platinum members in the house? Whoop, whoop. Right on. So at the end of every year, you get $1,200 to take another trip. Even after you have 4, the company's going to give you that. Who does that? Do your phone company give you back your payment at the end of the year to say, hey, buy a new phone? No, they don't. Do your company say, if you bring in 4 people to your phone company, you say, hey, I'm with Verizon, I got 4 of my family members right here, they want to get a phone, can you waive my fees forever?
Yeah.
They don't do that. We are a $1 billion company. See, I'll just give you a little extra statistics here. I'm really good about statistics, and I learned if we do this. Our statistics with our company is like, $697 million last year. That was fantastic. The only company that's growing at a faster growth than us at this point is Amway. They've been in existence for 75 years to be $1 billion company. This year, right now, we just surpassed $1 billion. I mean, come on. I hear about a lot of so many other companies out there in the world, and I'm glad that they're out there. That's great. But you know what? We are number one.
Yeah.
We are number one. So I settled with that. Kathy talked about the Inc. 5000. She talked about the 100 direct selling global companies of the world. We're number 32, and we're the only travel booking engine on there. So that says a lot. Travelocity, Expedia, Orbit, all those other ones are not. They're not even on there. So we have something everybody wanted the price we can't get. So I'm gonna say this in closing. Hey, just make an educated decision. The person invited you out. Anybody that comes as a part of our team, either for the product or for the business, combined together, we will give you a free complimentary trip. And we do have a big, magnificent training coming up on the 20th. The ticket is $10. If you buy a ticket to go, you also get a complimentary free trip for that event. Nice. So it's a magnificent thing. And she has 3 already. Absolutely. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, who's here for the first time? Right on, for the first time. Today, what did you like most about what you seen? Was it the travel side of it, or was it the money, or was it both? It was both. Awesome. How about you, buddy? What did you like most? The money or the travel, or both?
I mean, I'm just in between. I'm just seeing.
You just seeing it, so you don't know if you want to save money, or you don't know if you want to make money, or you don't know if you want to travel less.
I don't know if I want to travel, and I need to know if I'm going to be making money while I'm traveling.
Okay, so we'll be able to answer some of those questions for you momentarily. We got a lot of leaders in here. But for you, I tell you what, man, for me, that was some of the same thing I said. It was a no-brainer. If I can save money and I can make money at the same time, and learn at the same time, that's magnificent. I'm all about that. So because we are a family, since I met this guy, he's been rock solid. He's been implementing things to the community to help people, empower them in all sorts of phases of ways. So no better person I'm going to call him at this point to really take us to the next level. And that's what it's all about. You got to be open-minded. Yes. So keep an open mind for your information. That's free. Information is free, you know what I mean? So take advantage of it. I'm going to call my buddy Sage today and have him come right around.
I really need to be here tonight. I'm so glad. I need this energy so bad. I'm usually a pretty dynamic speaker. Oh, can I use that? Can you put that back on?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, they're cool, man. I've got to maybe get on the internet. I feel like I've kind of been rope-a-doped. I went 12 rounds as some prize fighter after this election. I just feel beat up. But we're all going to survive. We're all going to get through this together, and that's what this is about. That's what this is. Now, may I say, I'm an outsider to the vacation business, but this is my building, and I've worked a lot with Kathy and Levi, and my thing is helping entrepreneurs, helping people start small businesses. There's a lot of small businesses in this building, all throughout this building on 2 floors, and that's really my passion, is to help people start businesses. I believe owning a business, whether it's this business or another business or 5 businesses, that, I think, is empowerment. And what I can tell you is that my observation, I've been an entrepreneur for probably close to about 20 years, and what I'm going to tell you is the number one thing you can do to be successful as an entrepreneur is to hang around other successful entrepreneurs.
That's right.
So you being part of this family here with Kathy and Levi, you being around successful people is going to instantly boost your likelihood of becoming successful. These guys are no joke. I mean, they're legit. And there's other, and I don't know, like you sound awesome too. We got to talk. But I know you sound awesome too. There's a lot of awesomeness. And so you being around these people, and again, I heard Levi said it, if it's not this, it'll be something else. But if you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, and you haven't started, this is a great way to get in. Yes. What is it, $99? Right. And I'm going to tell you something else they didn't tell you. I mean, and again, I'm not shilling for this company. This really isn't my thing. But what I can tell you is when you start as an entrepreneur, thanks, man. When you start as an entrepreneur, if you're going to start selling your own product, your own service, let's say you want to do like snow plowing, or you want to do lawn mowing, window washing, I don't know, hairdressing. The problem you have as an entrepreneur is you're going to spend all your time plowing, mowing, cutting hair, and then you're exhausted, and then you have to market and sell. The beauty of what they're talking about is all you do is market and sell. The infrastructure is already in place. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like get in the plane and fly people. You don't have to go and book all the stuff. All you have to do is get people into the system. You can work on selling and marketing and connecting. That's what it's all about. That's the beauty of what they're offering here. Is you just work on building connections, meeting people, and that sort of thing. So, I'm feeling better already. I feel better already. Thank you so much. I need this. So my deal is online marketing. I'm a digital marketer. So the internet, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is, what you are living in today is the greatest revolution in the history of humanity.
Come on, buddy, give it to us.
You are living in the greatest empowerment moment in the time humans have ever been alive. Does anybody here have one of those things called a cell phone?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You have the entire history of knowledge and humanity in your hand.
Come on now.
All of it is all there. You want to know how far it is from here to the moon? Look it up. You want to know how far it is from here to the center of the earth? You look it up. You want to know how to become successful? You can do it. You want to learn Tony Robbins? You want to learn from Levi? You can just look it up. It is all in your phone. It is amazing. And that's just the learning side. The real power of that device is the connected side. You can talk to people in Akron, Cleveland, California, Dubai, China. You can connect with them right now for free.
Yeah.
You got your $30 plan. You can talk live to somebody in Dubai.
Come on now.
Video. Can you imagine? I remember when I was a kid, I was thinking I watched the Jetsons. I don't know you young people ever heard of the Jetsons. I'm telling you, I would be like, someday I'm going to be able to see my Aunt Virginia. Look on that, and I don't know, that looks like it's going to be expensive, but I'm going to get me one of those video phones. I don't care what it costs. How much is it? It's free! Other than if you pay your $30 AT&T, T-Mobile, you can call anybody. You got the videos.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous what's going on.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. So what I'm telling you now is, so you don't have to feel better. Shake that Trump off. I gotta shake it off. I gotta shake that Trump off. I'm over it. I gotta live my life. I gotta live my life. So what I'm here to tell you is, you take Levi and Kathy, and you hang out with entrepreneurs and successful people like that, and you take that device that is in your pocket. You have the world on a string, people. You can run whatever you want.
That's right.
You have unbelievable ability. When I was a 20-year-old, the internet was just coming out. And running your own business was a whole different game. It was so much harder. It's still hard. I'm not lying. I mean, it's a grind, you know. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's right.
I mean, if my business is tanked right now, I would rather probably just start running a window washing business than go to work for somebody else. I want to work for myself. I would do pretty much anything. Pick up garbage, sell apples, I don't care. I would rather do that than go work for the man at Progressive. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And I'm telling you, that's freedom. That's freedom.
Freedom,
So,
bro. That's
but, all right, so what I'm going to tell you is, what I'm going to talk to you about are things that you can do, in this case, to build your downline, to build your team. That, like, if you're new to this, you're going to learn all about that. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to build a team. That's the secret of success in this game.
Yes.
And so what you need to do to build a team is to connect with them and to communicate with them regularly. You need to become a team leader. As you grow in this environment, you need to understand what it means to be a leader and to help and inspire the people below you. Because what you're really doing, the more you believe that, the more you get outside of yourself and inside your team, the more successful they're going to be. And that ultimately is going to make you succeed, but you need to just stop thinking about you.
That's right.
All you need to do is think about your team, how much you're going to love them and how much you're going to grow them and you're going to inspire them.
That's right.
Yeah.
You just think about your team. And I'm telling you, that's the beauty, again, of being an entrepreneur. The more you give to the people that your clients, your customers, your team, your employees, the more you give to them, the more you're going to be successful.
Come on, right up.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not what happens in a wage job. When you're making hourly, it's just all you. I mean, you got to change your perspective when you become an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm just putting in my hours. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. You know, maybe you help somebody if you're feeling, you know, really generous, but it's mostly you're just looking to make your paycheck. When you're becoming an entrepreneur, it's all about the other people.
Yes.
It's all about your customers, your downline, your team, your employees. And what I'm here to tell you is that phone is the #1 way you communicate with them.
Come on.
You send them wisdom, you send them advice, you send them encouragement.
Yes.
And if you have just you have just a regular phone, you know, like what do they call them? Just a feature phone? You know, without the internet,
Yep.
you don't need one of the fancy iPhones because you got texting.
Yeah.
You got texting. You can do group text.
Yes.
All you need to do, every one of you, can anybody here text?
Yes.
You can text.
Yes.
I'm telling you, that did not happen when I was a 20-year-old. That did not happen. Do you have unlimited texting?
Yes.
So you can just text all you want? That is crazy! So what I'm here to tell you is, you need to get your team, your downline, in a text group. Send them a piece of wisdom every day. Send them encouragement. It's going to be all right. Things are going to be okay. We are going to move on. We are going to get stronger together.
Come on now.
We are going to succeed.
Nice.
Oh my God, Phil.
Give it to us, Dave. Yes, sir.
Thank you. So, all right. So what I'm telling you is, so that's the first thing. That's the #1 thing. If you're like, I can't do this technology, I can't understand it, that's a lie. You do it every day in your life. You do every day. If you can text, you put a group of people, everybody that comes in contact, and including, then what I want you to do is I want you to have 2 groups. I want your downline that's like legit in, you know, that you've put in, and then I want your prospects, the people that are maybe going to be in.
Yes.
And you want to make them a group too. And you're going to send different messages to different people, you know?
That's
like,
right.
hey man, this is what I'm doing here. I mean, you just want to communicate with people. That is it. You want to help people. Because I'm telling you, as an entrepreneur, the more you help other people, the more you're helping yourself.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
All right, so now, that's where we're all at. We all should be able to do that. And I'm telling you, what I see as a coach and helping people doing their marketing, the #1 thing that goes wrong is people stop doing it.
Yes.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Get a list of people on your text and send them a message, a group text every day, like, hey, you're doing great, or I read this great quote, or check this out. You know what I'm saying? Just send that out. You can all do that. There's no excuse for you guys not to do that.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
All right. The next thing is now there's other apps. Okay? So like now, if you got a smartphone, right? You got an Android or an iPhone or something like that. Then they got all these really sophisticated tools. So like Facebook Messenger. Does anybody use that?
Oh, yeah.
You heard of that one, right?
Yes, sir.
That's powerful. There's like 1.5 billion people in Facebook.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
It is ridiculous. They're all there. Get that Facebook Messenger. Everybody is anybody here on Facebook?
Everybody.
Everybody? That's how I feel too.
Yes.
You can get all those people. Then that's the next step. If you have a smartphone, what you want is you want to get that Facebook Messenger app and then just get a group. You can make a group, a Facebook group. Put all your friends in there. They're already on Facebook. You've already friended them on Facebook. Just put them in a group and do the same thing that I wanted to do with text. But then you can send like videos and pictures, and
Yes.
you can do all this really cool stuff to the next level. Okay? Then if you're like, I want something cooler than that, there's all these other apps. So there's one called WhatsApp. Okay? So it's a super fast app. It's really cool. There's one called Google Alto just came out. It's a brand new messaging app that came out for Google. There's one called Telegram, which is super secure,
Yes.
super fast. Let's see, what other? There's Slack is something that businesses use for communication. These are all, I can give you all this, you know, it's totally cool. I don't want to keep you guys much longer, but so what I can tell you is that's the next level, okay? If you're like, I feel comfortable, I got my smartphone, I'm down with working on apps and that sort of thing, then go into that because it'll be, it's more multimedia. And what you're doing is you're connecting people in a deeper way, you know? So that's the next thing, okay? Now if you're like, okay, that's cool. Now I want to go to step 2. The step 2 is an email newsletter, okay? All right? An email newsletter where you want to message out to your contacts, okay? Like what you do is you write one email and you hit send and it goes out to everybody in your contact list.
Nice.
5,000 people. Bam! Just sends it out. Often as you want. You can send inspirational messages. When you're going to be, where you're going to be next. You want to automate that stuff. You don't want to be putting in your inbox like, you know, blind carbon copying 500 people. That is not what you want. You want a tool. And the one I'm really liking right now for beginners, and it's, I mean, I would use it myself, but it's so easy. It's brand new, or newer. It's called Tiny Letter. Go to tinyletter.com. And it is so beautiful, so elegant, so simple. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of my favorite tool is called MailChimp. Both of these are free, by the way, totally free. So, but I like Tiny Letter because they don't have a ton of gizmos to work with. You just, you know, all you do is you sign up and they're like, hey, send people this link to sign up for your newsletter. And then you just send it out to your messenger app. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to come at people at all different levels. You're trying to touch them in different ways. You're like, oh my God, they're on my phone. Oh my God, they're in my email newsletter. Here they are in this webinar. Here they are in person. You're trying to touch people in all different, you know, in different aspects because you want to get into their soul. You want to connect deeply. You want to help them as deeply as you possibly can. All right. Next up, for then you're like, that's awesome. Let's go a little bit higher. The thing that you want to do when you're building a team is you need to have meetings like this, right? Like that's, I mean, it's key. You're going to learn about that, right?
Yes.
But one of the things that you can do is you can also do meetings in a webinar, in an online format.
Yes.
Now Levi is all about it. He's legit. He's like studied this. He knows a lot about this. But a tool that I use, and again, there's a very good version of it that's totally free. It's called Zoom. Just look up Zoom. I like Zoom. I've used several of these tools, but I'm here to tell you Zoom is the easiest one that I've found for the end user. Like I've tried a lot of other ones. There's a lot of times that people get confused, but for some reason, people seem to be able to just get on Zoom really easily. All you do is you send them the link, and they're on, and then you make your presentation. So then you're selling worldwide.
Absolutely.
Because you can't always get down to Haiti or the Dominican Republic. You know, you're like, I can't fly down there at 7 o'clock tonight. You don't have to. You just go and turn on your computer and now you're making your presentation wherever you want. Dubai, China, California, Michigan, it doesn't matter. Anywhere you want, you can make those presentations and it's very, very doable. This stuff is all meant for people that have little to no technical experience. Okay? Now, the next thing, what we're doing right here is we're streaming live. This right here is streaming through YouTube.
Yes, sir.
But if you've noticed, if you use the Facebook app on your phone, you might have noticed a little icon. There's like a Facebook Live video icon. Have you seen that, Levi? Have you seen that, Andy?
Yeah.
You should be pushing that all the time. Just always doing live video. Because now you're in the Jetsons. You're in the Jetsons and you're streaming everything. And so people that aren't here, if what they want is check it out, they can check you out anytime. I recommend, what I'm doing here is a little more of a pain in the butt. So I prefer Facebook Live because it's probably the easiest one. And again, most people are on Facebook. So what you can do is you can be like, hey, at 8 o'clock, I'm streaming my meeting live on my Facebook page. Just go to Facebook and you can check it out. And that's it. And then they just go. You gotta do it, Kathy! Do it, Kathy! All right. Okay, all right. Now, the last guys, I'm now fired up.
Come on,
All right.
baby, give it a try.
All right. And then number 5, last but not least, is a place called Meetup. Have you ever heard of Meetup? Levi's heard of Meetup.
Yes.
Levi knows about it. Meetup. I want you to run meetups. Meetup, is it meetup.com? I think, meetup, yeah, just go to meetup.com, and it's a place, well, first of all, to get your feet wet, just go to meetup.com on your phone or on your computer, and check out all the events that are going on in your community.
Yes.
It's a great way to meet new people, because that's what you're going to need to do. You to grow your business, you got to meet new people. You've got to. That's the secret to success. And Meetup is a great way. I mean, there's meetups all over. In fact, we have a meetup tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., free in the room right across the hall. 9 a.m., a small business marketing meetup. You can come every Thursday, whatever night, it's about 9 to 10. You're welcome to come anytime you want. We just talk about marketing and that sort of thing. So,
It's lovely.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, man, I love having you guys there. And then once you get comfortable with that, then I highly recommend running your own meetup. Like, and it can be about anything. It could be about, like, you know, how to plan trips, how to, you know, like, or it could be how to grow your business. It can be about anything. It really doesn't matter what the topic is. All you're trying to do is connect with people.
Yes.
That is it. You don't need to be selling all the time.
Right.
My grandfather was a minister, and one of the things everybody liked about Reverend Tracy Lewis, my grandfather, was when they saw him at the grocery store, he never said, "Where were you on Sunday?" You know why? Because he didn't need to. Because they already did that in their own head. You know? He could just be really nice, and he'd be like, "Oh, how's it going, Sally? It's great to see you. How are you doing?" And he knows that she's feeling all guilty.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to sell it anymore. He doesn't need to sell it. He's just like, "Oh my God, it's so great to see you." She's already done the selling. So you don't need to sell all the time. You just need to connect. You need to love. You need to help. The more you help, the more you connect, the more you love, the more you are going to be successful. I'm out. Thank you.
Everybody's good up. So good, man. There you go, right? That was
Sage rock,
All right.
Hey, to be amongst people that's trying to pour out for you, I mean, you can't get that all the time
That's right.
for free. He came in here and poured his heart out to take you to the next level. I tell you what, if you're free in the mornings at 9 on Thursdays, you need to be there.
Yes.
I mean, if you're trying to learn and take your business to another level, take your lunch early and come. Sacrifice, because everything that you do takes a little bit of sacrifice, just a little bit of your time. And that's the only way you can really just grow your mind and expand your direction. You got to get it from somebody else. So if you continually do the same thing you did last year, you're going to continue to get the same results, and that's called insanity.
That's
I
right.
promise you that much. So we're a family. We're here to grow each and every one of us to the next level. This is a new year coming in. So I want the sky to be the limit for all of us. I'm super fired up, man, just to be amongst all of us as a family. Just like you said, you got to pour out to your family to get your family to grow.
That's
See,
right.
we need everybody in here. We need everybody. We can't go anywhere without all of us. We all fitting in the same car right now. We all going the same direction. We got to lead, and you got to be a leader, because winners win. Everybody in this room, if you're a winner, I need you to shout as loud as you can right now. Woo! You got to be excited about yourself. You got to be excited about yourself. First, be excited about yourself. You know what I'm saying? It starts right here.
That's
right
right.
here. Where's your heart at?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Where's your desire? Where's your passion? Passion brings power.
Yes.
Passion brings power. Passion brings power. Passion brings power. That's what we're talking about. So hey, we appreciate what we had today, and I'm looking forward for more of that for certain for us on a direction to help us all skyrocket our business. Kathy, you got anything you want to add?
Yeah, speaking of passion brings power, we got the t-shirts coming with passion brings power.
Absolutely. So hey, before we leave, we want to make sure you get with Kathy or John and write down your size of your t-shirt, because before our next training event, and so far I'll tell you, our team is doing great. We put out that ad about 3 days ago for us to get tickets to go to that training. We got 50 people so far, over 50 people. 51. So just imagine, just what Sage just got up here and poured his heart out for. If you got 50 of your teammates, all of us on the same team, we're going to get the same information at the same time. What do you think is going to happen next month?
Yes.
Now you're talking about popping your business, because we're all learning together.
That's
See,
right.
if we start learning the expectables, we're going to grow in specs. We want to grow in a massive action. So we gotta be there to take time out for your business. Remember that, this is your business, your growth, your mindset, but we're a family, we do it together, we grow together. So I'm super excited for everybody. Make sure you get back there with John and write that down. If you don't have your ticket, make sure you get one. You don't want to miss this event, because I tell you what, this event will help you grow to the next level, not only in your business, but your personal development.
Yes.
So you have to personally change your mindset. It's choice, change, and condition. There it is, right there. I almost missed the 3 C's. Choice, change, condition. You have to do all 3 of those to make it. So you got to look into that right now. So I know you're sitting here now, and a lot of us are on the team, but as you go home, your why is going to change all the time. So get your why. Take it serious. Your why has to be sentimental to you, or why you want to do this.
That's right.
Why you want change in your life. What do you want to change for? What do you want? Do you want to continue to tell your kids and your family what you couldn't do? You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing the same thing, you're going to always say, we don't have enough money to go out to eat today. So you got to change your condition. So that's your why. You got to dig in for that. Find your why, and it will change. Directions and your choice is going to change, but you dig in and find that, I guarantee you what, you'll be pumped up too. So let's continue to be pumped up as a team, and let's do this, y'all. I'm super excited for you guys.
Power brings
Right on.
That was sweet, man.
Right on, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right, let's do it, man.
Make it happen, buddy.
Let's do it. All right, I feel good being around you guys, man. It's good, man. It's a lot of good energy.
That's what it's all about.
Yes.
That's the only way we can be successful.
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes.
we can't bring something to some people that can't help them. Or
That's
bring,
what I
bring
like.
a dub to them, you
There's a
know?
lot of things I like about MLMs, and one of the things I like about it is the community. You know, you got like when you're an independent entrepreneur out on your own, you're
Yeah.
grinding by
You're
yourself, and
right.
it's hard.
Yes, it is.
You know what it's like.
Yes, it is,
And
buddy.
so when you get to have these meetings, you get to be around like-minded people, and
Yep.
it boosts you up.
You learn.
You learn.
You earn and you learn. That's it, man.
It's all a growth experience,
I'm
man.
looking forward. I'm gonna put cause I got a trade this coming up here on the 20th. I'm gonna have about 300 people, but I got
Really?
things coming up.
Oh yeah, by the
from
way, the
Minnesota.
t-shirts are $10.
Yeah,
So if
so,
you want to get your t-shirt,
I'm gonna have
you
you
give
come
John
in
the
and
10 or
do
just
some
get with
things,
us
get us
for
something
that.
that you can put
Yeah.
We
together.
all want to
Get up
book
here.
your life
Yeah.
on Sunday, so that's going to be awesome, right?
We're gonna start getting to people
Yes,
here
yes.
for you that help
The
them.
t-shirts.
Just get in a certain direction about the
Yes.
whole scope of what some things you want to.
Just gotta open their eyes that it's available, and you just move them a little bit down that path, and then they can be like, whoa, I didn't know that was going on. So it's
personal
huge. It'll help you no matter what you do in life.
Period.
Yeah.
Because you need people.
All of this
I
stuff.
don't care who you are, you need people.
Always.
If you don't have no person, you ain't nothing happening.
Yes, 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 I know. That's the key.
We just had a contest with our team, and the contest was like, who got the most person in 2 weeks. So, you know, I just know some of the people come in 2 weeks, maybe 30 days. I think it's like solid people on our team. And everybody like, why are you doing that? I said, dude, things you guys waste time on, I'm out in cold market making it happen.
Cold market.
I can go out there and just shake your hand. How you
Yeah,
doing
you're-
today, sir?
You're hot, you're
It
solid.
doesn't matter. I mean, you don't have to know me.
Teach that.
You know what I'm saying?
You need to teach that cold market stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I
That's-
just taught her a skill. Remember the skill I just taught you about the cold market? What did I tell you the first thing you got to do?